It's the NFL on EA Sports. You should take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now Jackson. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. A short throw caught by Andrews. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first. It throws him. So our initial drive this afternoon results in 3. Not sure that that's a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something out there, aren't you? Letting them know, hey, we came to play today.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And running with power here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
You can really see him work those progressions after the defense took away his first option. And that's easier said than done, especially when you aren't in the flow of the game yet. That's the kind of decision-making they're going to need all game long.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw is Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
16-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
Rashad Bateman. Touchdown.
Rashad
Baltimore.
Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
That's the score. Ravens 10. Eagles nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for
4
Baltimore.
seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. And it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
4 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
36 yards.
And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down, Baltimore.
They go play action with Jackson. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson now. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers
From 13 yards out.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
Get ready. Yo, Preem, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chilling, buildings, high ceilings. Billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Jackson looking to throw right away.
He's got it complete. Derrick Henry.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry.
70 yards. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fights through, and now a crease.
And they have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jonathan Bullard. What a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20. On second and a long way to go. Jackson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
It's third down.
Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Here's Jackson.
This will go to Henry out wide.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Operating from the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a first and goal. Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Cowboys nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Throwing, Prescott.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Prescott.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look at Reliance Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Houston. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. Dell, the motion man. Play fake to Montgomery. And Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. Now it's going to be third down. They'll go play action with Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll go again with Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Gino. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. And Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1.
Makes the score Jets 7, Texans nothing. Cade York to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up. On 4th down, Stroud. That'll be intercepted. And his offense offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Is a turnover on downs.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Hall. He works free, breaks off. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal.
4th down and goal.
The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 31-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 24-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped pretty quickly. Scramble. Let's give him 2 for that one. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. A pick up there of 19 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
19 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One more time for Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 48.
He'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he can barely get out of the starting block. Stopped in the backfield for a 2nd straight play. 3rd and long.
49.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. To the 20. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
Stroud.
conversion.
He'll swing that out wide, and he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Gino now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two.
For the two-point conversion.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
14, Jets 10.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, Smith. To the sideline, it is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9. Here's Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll run with Marks. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And goal at the Jets' 2-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. That is brought in the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Texans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is.
How did you catch that?
Before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
How did you catch that?
Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call.
I'm not trying to talk trash. I'm actually legitimately asking you for help. That's all.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kicks.
Alright, never mind, man.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. He's to midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New York. York now for the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And the Jets first down.
On the run, here's Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down, 3 to go.
And it's third down.
To throw, it's Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
For the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On play action, Stroud. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's going to have a Texans first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A carry here from Montgomery. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Brings up third down.
It is third and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He keeps it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
13 yards.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will go up by 7.
Makes the score Texans 27, Jets 20.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Open man, the tight end, Kenyon Sadiq. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Kenyon Sadiq. A gain of 30. 1st down.
On 1st down is Smith. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, Smith. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.